That grid is good, but what about those locks? Be careful of using Bantu knot grid photos as a way to fully determine the skills of a loctician. Unless you're gonna walk around the rest of your lock life with Bantu knots, you're gonna wanna know what that whole lock is doing in addition to the grid. Because what those Bantu knot grid pictures show could be a beautiful, evenly parted, meticulously parted grid with great lighting, etc. But what it does not show is lock imperfections, type of method used to start the lock, especially when they're very tightly wound. You cannot even see the lock from root to tip. So we have no idea of the quality and integrity of that whole entire lock, especially the ends, which are really important. The consistency in the entire lock from the Bantu knot grid picture. What those pictures could be doing is hiding imperfections and flaws. It's very hard, if not impossible, to determine much of anything other than a really nicely parted grid. What's really important to know about how well a lock is structured and how long it will last will actually be the foundation laid for that entire lock. But you're not going to be able to fully capture the full set of skills if all you're seeing are Bantu knot grid pictures. I know most people get locks so that they can wear their hair out, but a loctician deals with locks. You don't want to just look at a Grid-tician. Loctician. There's a lot of glitz and flashiness in social media, but we want to extend beyond the superficial, and we want to get into that deep, actual, long-lasting results. And what it takes to achieve that cannot be shown by simple grid pictures. What determines a really good foundation? How well was the grid done? Absolutely. Symmetry, parting, sizing, all of that is super important. But what is also of equal importance, and what will become even more important through that first year, especially that first year, is how the whole body of that lock is progressing and evolving, growing, and that it has the strongest foundation possible and needs the least amount of repair. You want to also be sure that you are in the hands of a skilled pro who knows how to do further refinement and repair. You want to be able to see how that pro is able to harness in and really pull in and refine the entire body of the lock. So let's have your hair be flawless from the gate, from the very beginning. The great installation that is a good balance of grid and actual lock. And that includes using techniques and methods that are going to ensure that you have the best results.